Version 1.9 includes a big redesign of the homepage. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to jump into the platform and to start getting things done. That said, getting things done means different things to different people. The actions of a lead engineer are going to be very different from a business user. Then you have the natural impulse of the technical person to want to go and explore the platform. So the flow of these different users is all going to be quite varied. So we asked ourselves the question, how do we make the platform highly usable for all the people in an organization that have all these different needs and skills? Keep them highly productive and not hunting for functions so they can find data faster, create tests faster, collaborate faster and better with the rest of the organization. This is where the concept of personas comes in and all these widgets that we have created on the landing page. We started by making the search bar the star and put it front and center. To complement that, we have our recently viewed data assets right under the search bar so we can just click and jump right back to where we were. We have also enhanced the look of the widgets and how we present them. For example, data assets. We can quickly see exactly what's happening in our organization with a simple mouse hover. And we can change the date range that applies to. So how do we customize this? We click on Settings over here on the bottom left, and we select Personas. I can have a different user persona defined that have different customized interfaces. You see I have 2 already defined, and if you look at my profile, I have access to those here. So let's create a new persona. We click to add. We'll call this Data Consumer. So traditionally, admins would have to add each person to a persona by hand. But we thought, how can we make this easier for the bulk of use cases? So let's create that. And we came up with the ability to create an arbitrary default user. So if we click on Data Consumer and we come over here to the 3-dot menu, we can now set that as the default. We could do that with any persona that we chose. That way, anyone who is not explicitly assigned a persona will inherit this one by default. This is a very powerful feature because now when I'm customizing navigation, the homepage and whatnot, I'm going to ensure that users are all going to have the same experience. Now I can add specific people to other personas as required, such as data engineers, data scientists, business users, data stewards, etc. So now, as an admin, I can make sure that everyone gets the correct experience. So now let's look at how we customize that homepage. Each of these other segments can be customized in a similar fashion. So we have all these widgets, and it could be a little overwhelming for this default persona. So let's go ahead and remove a few of them. These can all be moved around, resized, whatever is useful. Our generic user doesn't need a couple of these things. Now let's add a powerful new widget. Click on Add Widgets. We're going to select this Curated Assets. We'll apply that. Now within a curated asset, we essentially bookmark certain search filters. So let's give this a name, an asset type. This will be a table. And we're going to make it a database schema that we're looking at. The operator is. And the value, we can select a schema. We'll just select account here. And we see there's 5 assets. So let's save that. And now we see these important assets have been added to our panel. So let's put that up here next to our other data assets. Let's take a look at another interesting widget, and that is domains. And we'll add that. We see it down here. This provides a really convenient method to quickly see how many assets are in each domain. So let's save that. Now let's see what that looks like. We'll go back to the home screen. I'm currently this data steward, and I've set up this biz user previously. And we see our homepage has changed dramatically. We only have a couple of items here. These are oversized. We've reduced the menu options here on the left and created a completely different experience. While this is a simple example, it should whet your appetite for what is possible. Come and try it for yourself.